The game, Ultimate, it's a mixture of the game soccer, football, and basketball. The way the field's set up is exactly like football. The way you cut in open space or go deep for a Frisbee, the way you cut is like soccer. And the way you play defense and the way that you like try to move around with the disc is exactly like basketball. On the field, it's 7v7, so there's 7 players on both teams, and basically the object of the game is to score the most points. And typically in tournaments we play to 15, so the first team to play to 15. I mean, it requires a lot of running. As soon as the disc hits the ground, it's a turnover. But as soon as that happens, you have to play defense. So if you play offense and then you turn over the disc, you have to play defense, and then you have to keep running. And it's at that point of the game, it's all about mentality and like whether or not you can push forth through the rest of the game. And then, I mean, you have subs that every time like a team scores, you go back to the other end zone, and it's kind of like football in that respect. But like there are a lot of aspects and a lot of concepts in the game that make it worthwhile for a lot of people to enjoy. It's been here for about 4 years. When I became a freshman, that's when we started going out to different colleges and different tournaments held by different colleges. But the year prior to that, they like actually started the club up and started teaching the fundamentals and having people like be a part of it again. I actually think we're gonna go to Mount St. Mary's for a scrimmage and play them, because I mean they're 40 minutes down the road, and we'll probably just go up there, hang out, and play them and see how that goes. But since it's getting cold, nothing really special is going to be happening soon. What I love about this sport is that it's really, I'm going to use lingo here, it's really chillax. Like, there's this concept in Ultimate called Spirit of the Game, and I also forgot to add this, but this game is like self-officiated, so there are no refs. So all the calls you make, any fouls, and like if you're in or out of bounds, like they're all on the players. Like you have to respectively and like you have to be honest when you're on the field. If you're like trying to cheat, it's not respectful in any manner.
Well, I originally played baseball, and then I ended up quitting that, and one other kid here who's a senior, he also played on the baseball team with me, and he was doing Frisbee, and he was the first one to kind of invited me out to come to it, and then ever since then I just kept doing that, and it was really fun. I like it because, I mean, when I first came I wasn't that good, and it's really easy to play. The rules are simple to understand, and it's a game where everybody can play, and it's easy to learn, and it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, it's definitely more relaxed than some. It's not as competitive. It's just all about having fun. That's it.
Like there's a very good sense of sportsmanship. Like unlike basketball and football, like everyone's just trying to like cut each other's heads off. But like at the end of the day, or like at the end of the games, like we all just like end up like hugging each other and just having a good time. A lot of my good friends are from this team, and a lot of my other good friends from back home are on other Ultimate teams at other schools. So it's very unifying, and a lot of people enjoy just like the friendly aspect and how it's not really competitive, but it's competitive at the same time.